Hello, fellow robots out there in internet land. I am Sobertron, and welcome back to the next episode of Titancraft Season 7 here on Tango Tech's Patreon server. And as always, guys, if you want to join the insanity, all the information you need is down in the description for Tango Tech's Patreon page. Follow the instructions, sign up. People joining literally every day. We're still super early into this season, so now is the prime time to join. Just wanted to give one quick shout out to everybody because you guys have been amazing the last few episodes, the last few weeks. Support has been fantastic. Views and subscriptions, amazing. You guys are awesome. I love you all. And, if this is your first time here, consider subscribing, leave a like, do your thing, It's fun. We do lots of insanity here. But let me show you a bit of what's been going down in our village. Nothing's been going on. But that's going to change in, at least sometime today in this video. Maybe not this video, but Caable's video, because we're going to meet up later, and we're going to discuss all of our plans for this area. I don't plan on building here in this episode. I've got one thing left to do before I can start tackling some stuff here, but Caable absolutely will be building here today. But we'll come back to that later. Like I said, we're going to meet up in a little bit. We're going to talk about things on our overall plans for this season. You can see we've been doing some discussions. There's some stuff going on out here. But that's for a little bit later in the video. For now, I need to show you what DJ and I have been working on, because we have been doing an insane thing, and it only took us a few days to do. And it's amazing. I can't believe we've gotten this far in what we're doing. Let me just show you. That's easier, right? Let me just stop talking about it, and I'll show you. So we're out near the raid farm adjacent. I showed this either last episode or in episode 1, I can't remember, to where we're doing an ocean perimeter, a nice, 256 by 256 circle in the water, and it, barely fit. There's desert over there, and then there's a savanna right on this side, and I picked this spot mostly because it's directly west of our village. I know I've shown off this wall that I built, or DJ and I built, but what I haven't shown yet is the fact that we've dug all of this down to one common Y level. And that's because we're going to be running some flying machines. We've built a perimeter or two in our day, guys. In Season 4, we built 4 of these bad boys. But yeah, DJ and I, over the course of about 3 days, dug all of this down to Y31. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drain the ocean, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a lot of farms to put in here, and until this thing is dug down to bedrock, there's nothing we can really do. So I need to go do all of that shenanigans. I need to get stuff together. We need to build some temp walls. We need to get observers and pistons and leaves and stuff and shenanigans. The other thing we've got going on over here is some temp storage. Eventually, once this thing is dug down a little bit, to bedrock, I'm going to build a more bulk storage system. That's, I think, going to go in the southern wall over there. But this is seriously, almost all of these chests are full. Especially, we have 100 double chests of stone right now. Andesites over here, 5 double chests. Diorite, granite. We took a ton of ores back already, and it's currently smelting. But tons of coal. And then lots of gravel, too, which is going to help me, because I'm going to need to build those temp walls like I just talked about. And it tends to be easier if I don't build them out of sand like we did for the outer wall. We do have 2 geodes in here, which is going to be a little upsetting to take down. Hopefully there's one further down underwater. I've been periodically coming in here and mining it to get the crystals. There's not a lot of amethyst buds in this one, though. I think probably because that little section's over there. But, it's... I tend to forget, okay? I'm a forgetful robot. My brain doesn't work sometimes. And, yeah, so I probably could have got a lot more than what I did. But it is what it is. I do have some plans for tinted glass in the near future. But that's probably more than enough for what we need. So I'm going to head back to village now. I don't know why I just didn't grab it while I was there, because I've got all the stuff over there. Because I'm going to need... I'm going to be building some Ilmangle flying machines. I'm going to need a ton of pistons and observers and slime blocks, honestly, is going to be the difficult thing. I don't think we have a whole lot. So we're probably going to end up in the shopping district. So I was right. We absolutely don't have enough slime blocks to get this done. I need at least 14 stacks of blocks just to get the flying machines going, and that doesn't include sticky pistons. So there are 2 shops that I know about that are selling slime blocks right now, and they're both selling them for the same price, 16 diamonds, or excuse me, 16 blocks for 1 diamond. So I have 3 stacks, and I want to get a bit more. So I need 14. I'm think I'm just gonna grab 15 stacks. So if so that's 12 more. Yeah. So let's see how many we can get from this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 diamonds is what I owe you. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The other shop has considerably more, but I'm trying to be a little bit equitable. I'm trying to spread the wealth around the server. And that's this one over here with the B above it. And a totem. Are you selling totems over here? I'm selling totems. Where? Where are they? No. Where is this totem? Are they up there? I'm so confused. Totems of Undying, 2 for a diamond. Mine are cheaper. It's fine. Okay. So let's do that, and that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a bit. So we need 9 more stacks. I don't know if... Oh, they got enough. They have enough. I don't have enough diamonds, I don't think. So let's just grab this whole thing and put 27 diamonds in this thing. Hopefully that'll be close at least. Let's do that, because I don't have any more diamonds on me, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13! I'll come back later. That's gonna be... maybe they'll even drop their price, who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens. That'll at least get us going. Almost complete with what we need to do. So I'm going to head back to the dig. I'm going to start doing the prep work, because we're not even close to being ready to fly the machines. DJ was able to do a lot of stuff for me, so he got us a lot of leaves that we're going to need, and then also in this shulker here is some observers and pistons that we're going to need. So I'll see you guys back at the perimeter. Okay, guys, we're back from our little excursion. DJ actually was able to grab us a couple more stacks of slime blocks, so we're good to go on doing everything. And I don't think I explained it yet, but we're building flying machines with return stations. So as they move across the perimeter, the machines are going to load themselves down and just send them back and forth, making our lives a lot easier. Pretty much we just need an AFK somewhere over there as they're flying. Makes it very easy. The problem with it is generally speaking, these flying machines are designed to run in a square kind of off location, and we have a circle. I think circle perimeters look so much better than squared off ones, especially because of the way, you know, things happen around the player. They don't happen in a square around the player. They happen in a circle around the player, which is amazing in a blocky game. I think it's great. But it leads to things like this, to where you can't make the return stations in a straight line. You need to kind of start to stagger them out. And as they get further and further to the edge, they're going to get further and further out here. And you can already see how that's already happening, to where this furthest one is all the way up against the back wall, and then it slowly comes out. But what I like to do first is just to lay down the pattern. That way myself, Cash, DJ, anybody else can come over and just build this up all the way to the surface. We need the leaf blocks because you need a non-movable block. But it's really easy to do this. I did something really cool this season. I never had done it in the past, and I should have probably done it, is I chunk-aligned everything. So right here is the center of one of the center lines of our perimeter. And if you turn on your chunk borders, you can see that it's aligned right there. And each of these flying machines is 8 wide, so all I need to do is build the pattern, and if it doesn't fit, I just need to move it out a block. So right now, that's that, and then there, and then we need a leaf, and then one more there, boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Perfectly spaced. Now, back here, we technically don't need to fill this in with gravel right away. It's going to end up having water still in it. We're going to have to do something with it. We can do sponges, or we can just fill it in. I tend to just fill it in, and that'll be more pronounced as we get further and further along. We're going to end up with like a long bit that's just something like this, to where our perimeter wall is out here, and you're going to have this nice big pocket of water in the middle, which is fine. It still, all in all, saves us a ton of time, and it's all because I like circle perimeters over square perimeters. Just personal preference. Why does this always happen to me, guys? Why does it always happen? I record and the restarts happen, but you know what? I've said all I need to say. I'm gonna just do all this shenanigans here. DJ's gonna follow me and start building these walls up, and hopefully by the time we're done, stupid server, Caable will be ready to talk, and we can go over our, you know, season-long plans back at the village. Getting all of this gravel and all of these leaves in took a while. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to. It's just repetitive block placement is all it takes. And it's kind of done, kind of not. It's enough to where we can run the flying machines, but you can see here what I was talking about earlier, that as we get closer to the south and north ends, you end up with these long areas that are not going to be able to get cleared by a flying machine. The flying machines are 8 wide, as I said earlier, and so it can't go back all the way. We're doing circles, guys. I love circles. It's been a while since I've done one. Season 4, like I said earlier, we did 4 of these perimeters, and this season we're doing 1 because it's a dream of Cash in mind to have 1 perimeter rule them all. So yeah, we're gonna have to come back through later on and fill these in with gravel or sand or sponges, some way to clear out that water. We'll probably do a combination thereof, some sponges, some gravity blocks. It just depends on how much stuff we have on hand. I know we have some sponges, but not a lot. But now I want to show you guys how to do these flying machines. It's an older Ilmango design from 2017, I want to say. 1.12, I think, is when they came out. But they still work, and they're great. I'm very familiar with them because I've done this many times. But I want to show you guys how to do it in survival. Every tutorial I've ever seen, they tend to do them in creative. And you can't really access certain areas of these contraptions easily in survival. So I want to show you guys how to do that step by step. But for right now, I'm going to head back to the village. Caable's ready to kind of discuss what we're going to be doing this season, all of our future plans, and there are many future plans, guys. It's going to be great. I love our concept for this season. So I'm going to head over there. We're going to talk all of that fun stuff, what we're going to be doing, and then we'll come back over here, and I'll show you guys. I'll probably have some of it done, and I'll show you like one kind of module, because we got to build like 32 of these things. It's a lot. It's a massive undertaking. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute back at the village. You ready, Caable? Caable.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready? You ready to tell the people?
No.
Where you at? Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Where'd you
Yeah,
go?
I was trying to land on top of the roof, but it wouldn't land.
Which roof?
There's one, the little orange one here that has a little thing going off of it.
Oh, the one with the
Yeah.
dirt.
I was holding shift and he just wouldn't stop flying.
I mean, you gotta get pro, man. You need more. You need more ponds.
What?
It's so funny seeing you just launch up into the air.
Things on rockets though.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's a little rough right now. I've been blowing through them. I've been blowing. So,
yeah.
We doing this?
Yeah, I guess we are.
I guess we're doing it. We're gonna tell people what's going on here.
Have you been recording this whole time? Because
I have. You suck.
I guess we can tell them what's going on.
I guess we can.
Yeah.
You want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm doing this part.
You're doing this part, and I'm gonna do those parts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're done. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. No.
Cool. I like it.
All right, what we're doing here is we're doing 2 different villages basically, and I've got this center part mapped out where the center, like the center building, is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm building basically down here on this
on the floor,
on the lower part of the platform, like a dead, overgrown village. Like the buildings are not going to be complete, and they're going to be overgrown by the vegetation and some void effects. And Sober, what are you doing?
So, what I'm doing is, because we kind of talked about this, right? It was kind of like a story. Like there was a village down here in the almost like a valley, and something happened, some calamity, right? Some event that caused the people to flee, and that's why the village is all ruined now. And they had to flee into the foothills, for lack of a better term, on these plateaus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of little villages on all of these plateaus. And there's going to be more. Caable, actually, the other day, Stone Path, these stone blocks out here, yep, that's kind of mapping out the defining Caable's area. And then we're going to be building more plateaus up.
Yeah.
So these plateaus are going to be higher in the sky than they currently are. So it's going to be good. It's going to have more build area. Caches, I don't know if you saw this, Caable. Caches started tearing out some of this already, too, to like separate.
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
Oh, this part right here?
Yeah, right by the breeder. So yeah,
nice. So yeah, I had noticed this.
some of these plateaus, this one especially, is very, very big. I broke a torch. That plateau was very big, and
Refer.
I'm sorry. It's my base. I can do what I want. But then we're also extending some of these out too, because I have an idea to build, like, I don't even know what to call it. The main structure of this village over here is going to be on like a cliff overlooking the water, and I think it's going to look
You're
really
on.
cool.
Where you at here?
I'm still on the main plateau that we were just at, just by the
Oh, okay.
water.
Oh, I didn't. I thought you flew off.
No,
There he is.
I'm still there. But yeah,
There he is.
we're gonna do stuff out here. Actually, Cash has already destroyed an island out here because it was kind of in the way.
Oh, yeah, she did take that.
It's
That
gone.
is gone
It's
already.
gone. Yeah.
I didn't even realize.
And then, yeah, it's almost like a horseshoe shaped, right?
Yeah.
To where the plateaus are not a complete circle around, but horseshoe and Caable stuff's in the middle. My stuff's gonna be on the outside. Cash is
And
gonna help
they're
me.
going to build more. Like, this is basically the main part of the flat area.
Yeah.
The inside of the stone. And
Mhm.
they'll be building up more on the outside. It's not going to be completely enclosed.
No. There's gonna be little gaps in between the plateaus and bridges connecting them up. And the other idea I had was because nobody knows how long ago this main village was fled and into the mountains, right? So over time, these plateaus almost became separate communities, so they're gonna have different build styles, which is gonna help keep things fresh, I think, and not get the evil burnout.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot here.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much
Go ahead.
everything that is currently here, like farm-wise, is gonna be covered over, right? Like we're not really tearing much out. We're covering over it for now.
Except for the cactus farm, unfortunately. That's
yeah.
about where my Nether Portal. I'm going to be working on the Nether Portal next, and that's about where it's going to be at. And if it's not there, it's going to be a little bit on the other side of it. But
yeah,
there's going to be pads and all this kind of stuff.
That's in the way, is what it is, though, right now. But I mean, just come over and dig at the perimeter, and I can build a cactus farm.
What perimeter?
The perimeter.
I don't know of any perimeter. I'll send the need over to dig.
Oh man, you're funny. You slay me. Caable doesn't do grindy things. Doesn't do grindy things. Crazy.
Not if I don't have to. Not if I can get away with it.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun here.
This will definitely be interesting.
Yeah.
Like the void effects are what I'm really looking forward to get into, because once we get some of the void effects on the ground going, then
it's gonna, you're gonna start to see a lot.
Really
once we build the plateaus up higher too, is when we can actually start doing stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I always like to start with another portal. This is the keep area that's gonna be here,
and potentially it'll be our main storage room, right?
Yeah, it could be. It could transform into that. I mean,
we just haven't decided yet, because that monstrosity over there needs to go.
Because I mean, it's going to be closer to the portal. The portal's going to be probably 25 to 30 blocks further out towards the east.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the bad thing and pulled my cords up. Sober doesn't like that when I do it.
Oh, I've done it already. It's fine, man. People have found this already based off my first video, so.
Oh yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, but that's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do next is start getting. I have some paths already mapped out between the keep and the portal. But what I'm gonna do is I gotta mark that out, because I do want to do the portal first, but it's gonna be centered off the keep.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
And I've seen it, and it looks cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think it looks cool too. But I'm a little biased.
You are slightly biased, my friend.
Just
slightly, a little bit biased.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess for now. Oops, I just wasted a rocket.
Bad Caable.
It is bad Caable.
But yeah, I'll leave you to it. I know you're trying to get a lot done.
I'm itching to get going on building here.
I've got flying machines to build and start.
No, I still gotta grind out some obsidian too. So
okay.
We don't have much obsidian, do we?
I honestly couldn't tell you, my friend.
Yeah, I'll just grind it out. But anyways, that's what we're doing.
Yep.
When I see you next, I'll see the final location for the Nether Portal.
I swear, like the next time I'm over here, there's just gonna be a portal done.
No, it's gonna take me a couple days. That thing's pretty complicated to build.
I'm sure.
Just I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah.
for sure. But it always looks pretty good when I get done, I think, anyways.
Eh.
But yeah, okay.
I'm gonna
I
punch
can
through.
I can ramble on and on and on.
I know.
Yep.
I'll see you, man.
See you.
It has been a very, very long time since I built these, but I found my groove very, very quickly. I find things like this, it's best to do an assembly line style, building them in sections all at once. So instead of building one machine at a time, just doing a bit of the machine on, a bit of each machine, and then doing the next layer. I'm going to show you guys one of these. It's really simple. I know this design, like I said, has been out for years. I just want to show you guys how to do it in survival because, like I said, a lot of people tend to not think of that aspect when they're doing tutorials and things. So one of these sides is higher than the other. This side's actually higher than the side opposite there. So from the leaf block, you need a pillar up 4, and then place a temporary block, and then we need some pistons. So piston there. You are going to be moving up and down a little bit at the beginning. And then we need 6 slime blocks. So there's 5, and then back down again is 6. We are going to put another piston there. Pillar back up again. And then we need to break this block here and place an observer. And then after that, it is a redstone block. Not 2 redstone blocks. And then another temp block here. And then another piston. We're going to break this temp block, and we're going to immediately put it at our feet so we can get up here. And then we need 4 more slime blocks. And then once we're here, we're going to actually go back down, and from this point you can destroy this kind of scaffolding I've placed back here. That's temporary. And then this is a weird part that I do. Because I need to work actually out here and get up higher, I place some temp blocks here as well, generally 5. And that way I can reach everything I need to do. So another slime block, and then you need a temp block there, and then this block next is going to be permanent, and I tend to use a different block than the temp blocks I'm using. That way, as I fly around, I know that netherrack is my temp block. If I see netherrack, it means it shouldn't be there, just to help me distinguish, and that way I know stone is what belongs there permanently. Then we need to pillar up a little bit more and move in this way, and this is where we're going to need some sticky pistons. So the first one goes there, next one there, and then we do the sand. Now, I found that sometimes if you place the sand before the second sticky piston, you can actually update the system and it'll push it up and down. As long as you don't have any other redstone blocks, but this one, you're not going to break anything. Next is redstone block there, a couple more temp blocks. Another redstone block, and then a regular piston again after we place that. Lots of temp blocks in this design because of how the pistons have to face. I wish there was a tool to rotate pistons. It'd be fantastic. I know there are some data packs that do it. But yeah, that's it. That's the flying machine. The next part is, oh, excuse me, that's actually the return station. We got to build one more, but I'll do that off camera. The next bit is these actual flying machines themselves. Now, for this, I tend to go into the water, and I will come down from that piston just to get the block placement correct. So we go 3 down from the piston, then 3 back up, and we should be standing looking at that sand block. We then have to place an observer, and then we can break all that, and then we have to go into the water. And this is going to be a lot of up and down here. Then we have 3 slime blocks, a temp block, 2 temp blocks, and then a sticky piston. And then we need 1 more there. Break that. Do 3 more slime blocks. And then from here, you can use any block you want. For this, I do use the netherrack here, because it's a lot easier to break later on. Especially with limited beacons. We only have 2 right now, so the quicker I can mine things, the better. And then we pretty much... Whoa. Hello. We pretty much just surround all of these slime blocks with netherrack. -2, there'll be 2 slime blocks exposed. The one at the front end here, and then the one back here. And that's why we have the leaf blocks, because eventually these slimes are going to touch those leaves, and it would be bad if it's stuck. It would then break the machine. We need 1 more observer in the middle here, looking down, and then 1 more looking up right there. And that's it. That's all she wrote. All of our flying machines are done, minus this 1 return station, which I'll do in a minute. Super easy. You saw how quickly I did that one. It's even quicker when I do it assembly line style. But once I build this last one, we're going to be ready to go and launch these machines, minus a bit more clearing I need to do under the water. We still have all of our conduit kind of bases, as well as these two geodes. Now, I placed a couple little AFK huts because of the server render distance right now. I am concerned that these machines won't load in all the way. You can see if I stand in the middle here, I want to fly the first 8 of these at once. I could probably do all of these at the same time if I had a couple more people to AFK, but I'm really concerned about server lag. So I want to kind of start these as soon as the server resets. That way it's as least laggy as possible on the server. But I'm still going to need another person to come out here. So I'm going to send a message to our friends, see if one of them can come and AFK for a couple hours. If not, I'll send a message to just server wide and offer payment. But yeah, hopefully when I come back, we can launch these things. It's super easy. Flint and steel is what I use to launch them. And hopefully after that, we'll have a nice big section of ocean done. But yeah, I gotta clear these out. I'm not sure if I have to clear out that one. We might be able to keep it for a while. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll keep that one. So I just have to destroy this one, which has been the one I've really been using. So I'll see you guys in a minute, and hopefully we can launch these things and see them fly. So we're all ready to go. I've cleared out the first geode. I think everything else is clear down there. I'm always very concerned about any lingering blocks down there. And we actually have 2 people to AFK for us. Ethan Ryder, who's basing just to the south of us, and then JS Motorcycles, who is over here in this little hut right here. JS said he didn't want payment for anything. He said he was going to AFK somewhere else anyway. I haven't negotiated a price for JS yet, so we'll see what we can hook him up with. And I think I'm going to run the first 8 flying machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So easy to launch. Just need a flint and steel. Just need to update one of these observers. Oh god, there's badness over here, and server is running very nicely right now, right after the restart. So let's take care of all the badness. Look at those arrows fly. Okay, so really easy. Need to update the observer furthest away from the wall over there. Sometimes it gets a little tricky. What's going to happen, though, is it should fly back and then all the way across. Oh, this one. This one. Surprise me, is what JS said. I'm going to hook him up. He doesn't have an elytra yet, so he is going to get an elytra. Okay, so that's good. I like to make sure those return stations function properly. It looks like they're good. And when I was building these, I actually did something I usually do where I know exactly how many of each block I need. Like, it's all stacks. So, like, I knew I needed 3 stacks of redstone blocks to finish them all, so I only carried 3 stacks of redstone blocks on me. Very, very good pro tip right there. Nope. That's the one thing I hate is creepers around these things because they can make bad things blow up. There we go. Ooh, and yeah, restart happening right now is just gonna cause mobs to spawn everywhere. If I die, don't worry, all my gear's in the chest. Cool. Thank you, JS. You are a lifesaver, because while you guys are AFKing, I'm probably gonna be placing lots and lots of gravel. Especially here, because I need to build a storage system as soon as we clear out this area, so... Ooh. Okay, I think this is the last one? Ooh, fingers crossed the other return stations work. And boom. Ooh, I can already see frame badness is happening. Lots of things are flying. Now, this area is going to get done really quick. That far one is actually my kind of test subject. It's not quite as far as the longest ones. Hopefully they finish in less than 2 hours, though. But we will see. But yeah, I'm just going to stand around here now. I'm going to place lots of gravel because it's something that needs to happen until I run out. Because we use quite a bit. All this gravel we claimed from this ocean, there was almost 15 double chests, and it's about half that's gone right now. So we'll see what happens. Man, all the frames are leaving me. All the mobs are spawning. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Took just over 2 hours, guys, to run the flying machines and clear this area out. And DJ and I are already working on removing the gravel so we could repurpose it in other parts of this amazing perimeter that's going to be here. I can't wait to show you guys everything that's in store for this place. Like, Cash and I have had this idea to do this one perimeter with all the things we need in it. I kind of did it to a small scale at our base last season, where we had a small 101 by 101 hole beneath our base. This season, though, since there's so many of us all working together, we needed something a little bit bigger. But I think I'm done here for today, guys. We've got a lot of digging to do. I have to build a storage system, so in between episodes, a lot is going to happen here. Lots to dig, storage, all the shenanigans. Maybe planning some stuff out here too. I don't know yet, but I promise. I know we've been doing a lot of farms early on. It's just kind of what I do at the beginning of the game, early days. But next time, I promise we are going to be at the base. I know we talked earlier about what Caable and my plans are over there, and we have a lot of work to do there as well. So, hope you guys liked today's episode, and until next time, you guys have a good one.